Hello everyone, I am Shivam Pasari and welcome to ASN Academy. As you have seen the title of the video, we will be learning what is a mean, what are the three different types of mean and the relation between them. So without wasting any further time, let's begin with the topic. So let me explain you briefly what does the word mean means. So mean is basically considered as the average or expected value for a given set of data. Suppose you are given a data set or a set of different numbers and those numbers vary a lot from each other, then by the property mean you can calculate a fixed value which will tell you a lot about those numbers, and we shall learn that what these three kind of means, that is arithmetic, geometric and harmonic, can tell you about a number set. So let's discuss the three types of means one by one. The first kind of mean that we have is an arithmetic mean. You can basically say that arithmetic mean is the average of the given set of values. And arithmetic mean is represented by AM. Suppose you are given two numbers A and B, then the arithmetic mean of these two numbers is A plus B by 2. And if you are given three numbers, let's say A, B and C, then the arithmetic mean of these three numbers is A plus B plus C by 3. So you can see the pattern that arithmetic mean is basically the sum of the given numbers by the total number of terms. So if you are given n terms, let's say from A1 up to An, then the arithmetic mean of all these numbers will be the sum of all the numbers divided by the total number of terms, that is n. The usage of arithmetic mean is most among all the three means because it is used in statistics as well as in different places where you have to find the average of certain numbers or certain performances by which you can predict a lot about the given data set. In most of the cases, you will see that you have to find the arithmetic mean of two numbers. So you must remember that arithmetic mean of two numbers is A plus B by 2. Arithmetic mean is defined for all the real numbers, but it is not defined for imaginary numbers. Now, there is one important point to note that if you are given any set of numbers, be it 2, 3 or n numbers, then the arithmetic mean of all the numbers given will lie between the range of A and B. The second kind of mean that we have is a geometric mean, and which is represented by GM. Suppose you are given two numbers, let's say A and B, then the geometric mean of the numbers will be the square root of the product, that is square root of AB. Now if you are given three numbers, let's say A, B and C, then the geometric mean of these three numbers will be the cube root of the product, that is the cube root of ABC. For this case too, you can see the pattern that if you are given n numbers, let's say from A1 to An, then the geometric mean of all these numbers will be the nth root of the product. In most of the cases, you will see that the question is related to the geometric mean of two numbers. So you must remember that the geometric mean of two numbers is under root of AB. There is not as much practical usage of geometric mean as arithmetic mean, but you can predict a lot about stocks by using geometric mean. Geometric mean is only defined for positive numbers because you cannot put a negative number under a root. So you should keep in mind that the product of all the numbers must be positive, because if the numbers comes out to be negative, then geometric mean of those set of numbers does not exist. The third and the last kind of mean that we have is a harmonic mean, and it is represented by HM. Suppose you are given two numbers, let's say A and B, then the harmonic mean of these two numbers is 2AB divided by A plus B. There is only one restriction for existence of the harmonic mean, that is the sum of the numbers in the denominator should not be equal to 0, because if it turns out to be 0, then the answer will become infinity. If you are given n numbers from a1 up to an, then the harmonic mean is represented as 1 by h is equal to 1 by n into 1 by a1 plus 1 by a2 up to 1 by an. Over here, the h is the harmonic mean of the numbers and n is the number of terms. The usage of harmonic mean is the least among the three, but you must remember that the harmonic mean of two numbers is equal to 2ab by a plus b. Suppose you are given two numbers a and b, then you can form three equations related to the harmonic mean, which are h minus 2a into h minus 2b is equal to h square, where h is the harmonic mean of the two numbers. The second equation is 1 by h minus a plus 1 by h minus b is equal to 1 by a plus 1 by b. And the third and the final equation is that h plus a by h minus a plus h plus b by h minus b is equal to 2. I would not say that these three equations are important, but if you are given a question related to a harmonic mean, then you may find these three equations useful. Harmonic mean is also defined for the set of real numbers. Let's see what is the relation between AM and GM, and I must say that this is the most important topic in the chapter mean, because most of the questions related to this topic can be easily solved if you know the relation between AM and GM. And the relation is that AM is always greater than equal to GM. So if you are given two numbers, let's say A and B, then A plus B by 2 is always greater than or equal to under root of AB. I would repeat again that this is the most important property in this chapter, because you can solve a lot of questions if you know this property that AM is always greater than or equal to GM. Now I will tell you that when and how you can apply this property and solve the questions in the further videos. Now we will see that what is the relation between AM, GM and HM. So the arithmetic mean of given set of numbers is always greater than or equal to the GM, which is always greater than equal to the harmonic mean of the numbers. So if you are given two numbers, then A plus B by 2 is always greater than equal to under root of AB, which is always greater than equal to 2AB by A plus B. Now for the case of two numbers, G square is always equal to AH. Now this property is true always for two numbers, but in case of more than two numbers, if the numbers are in GP, then only this property holds true. So I would repeat myself again that AM is always greater than GM, which is always greater than HM, and for two numbers always G square is equal to AH. That was all for this video, and if you have any doubt, then you can post your doubt down in the comment section, or you can send your doubts to us to our official Instagram or Facebook page, and we'll surely solve your doubts as soon as possible. I have also provided the link to the official website of ACN Academy down in the description, so you can go check that out too. And if you did like the video, then please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel ACN Academy.